All right, you know, it's springtime, and that means spring forward, and we move our clocks up an hour on Saturday night. Can you believe it already?
You know, believe it or not, losing that hour of sleep can have a big impact on your health. Here to prove that, Dr. Nina Radcliff. She's going to talk about the effects of daylight savings. So thank you for joining us. I mean, it's only 60 minutes of sleep, but what kind of effect does it have on us?
Well, it can feel like an eternity come Monday morning. Our bodies have an internal clock that determines our sleep-wake cycles, and this clock is set by a hormone called melatonin. Melatonin helps us go to sleep at nighttime, and it's very interesting the way it's released. It responds to light. So at nighttime, when it's dark outside, we want to go to sleep, and that's when our melatonin levels are at its highest.
Oh,
yeah, and during the daytime, when we want to be awake and we want to be alert, that's when our melatonin levels get suppressed.
And we are artificially changing that relationship.
Yes.
So that's why it takes our body so long to catch up.
Right.
So how long will it take about to really adjust to the daylight savings?
Yeah, for most of us, it's about 2 days. For people who suffer from sleep deprivation, that's 70 million Americans, it can take up to 2 weeks. So that's a long time.
Why does it take folks that deal with sleep deprivation, as you noted, so many of us do, to kind of react to it and respond why does it take so much longer?
Well, they already have a problem at hand. They can't fall asleep on time. They go to sleep wide awake and they wake up half asleep.
Yeah.
So that's one of the problems. So it becomes more difficult just adjusting and resetting this clock.
So if he's grouchy and irritable on Monday morning, you can excuse
Mystery solved.
Yes, but you can only give him 2 days for that.
Yeah.
All right. Now, does it actually make you a little hungrier, the fact that you're getting less sleep?
It does. Not getting enough sleep can throw your hormones completely out of whack. What happens is we desire more high-calorie, high-dense, high-energy food. And then one study showed that we can consume up to 600 to 1,000 calories extra in just 1 day. And that can really pack on the pounds.
Wow. I had no idea. Okay, so it's Friday. We have into the weekend to deal with this. Are there any tips you could give us to get ready for it? Sunday night into, well, Saturday into Sunday?
Yeah, so start now. Okay. Tonight, go to sleep 30 minutes ahead. So that might not mean a fun-filled Friday night.
That's hard, though.
It might not mean a fun-filled Friday night, but come Monday, you'll be glad you did. And then the other things, now that we know how melatonin works, use it to our advantage. So at nighttime, start dimming down the lights and shut off that television. Even artificial lights can interfere with melatonin.
Now, what about buying melatonin over the counter from the drugstore? Can you take a little 3 milligram or 5 milligram pill? Would that help?
You could do that, and that's something people do because it's not addictive, and also it's a natural hormone, something we can do. Start it off today or Saturday. Don't start it Sunday for the first time and then go to work on Monday.
What about the kids?
The kids, get them to bed on time. And one of the things I suggest is tomorrow, go ahead and spring your clock forward by an hour so they can get them in the routine. And sit there and stick with the routine. Lunch at that time, dinner at that time. So Sunday comes around, it's day 2. And then Monday comes around, hopefully they will have adjusted by then.
Do it a day early. That's a good idea.
Yeah, exactly. Be prepared.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Radcliff for stopping by. We appreciate that information.